What Matters Most is Family, Life, and Love by Aubrey Williams. This is me. My name is Aubrey Williams. I was born in San Antonio, Texas, where I lived with my parents and sister until I was 7. Here's a picture of my dad, my sister, and me at the San Antonio Zoo. Our favorite? The gorilla named Mopey. Growing up, it was just my sister, Katie, and me. She is 2.5 years younger than I am, and we did everything together. Even now, as adults, I still think she looks up to me. Mostly because she's shorter, but also because we're super close. We talk all the time. My mom and I are also very close. In fact, we live less than 2 miles away from each other. We hang out pretty much every weekend and love playing games and doing puzzles together. My dad lives a little bit further away, but he is one of my best friends and has been for most of my adult life. But these two, they're my world. That's right, I have 2 boys. Nolan is a 15-year-old sophomore and Braden is a 12-year-old 6th grader. Nolan played baseball for years. He mostly played behind the plate as a catcher and first base. Watching him play baseball was one of my favorite things to do. He's also a huge hockey fan and has collected multiple Dallas Stars jerseys from various players past and present. One of the things that he does this year is he writes for the school newspaper, something that I always wish that I had done. This was him in Seattle, and he wrote about his trip for one of the articles in the paper. Braden has tried playing soccer, and he loved being the goalie. He also tried playing flag football, where he loved being the quarterback. Of course, he played for the Dallas Cowboys, his favorite team. He also likes trying new things, like recently in the Bahamas, he went deep-sea fishing with his dad. As a family, we like to do lots of different things together. Last year, we walked through a series of rooms filled with ice sculptures at a hotel near our house. It was cold. Another thing we like to do together is have video game tournaments. I usually don't do very well when we play their games, but nobody can beat me when it comes to playing Mario. That's my favorite. And we are all huge Star Wars fans. Despite their faces, they're actually thrilled to see the next installment of the movies. Braden and I like to go to plays together. Here we are at a middle school production of Bye Bye Birdie. It was amazing. Nolan and I prefer to do things that deal with history. This is us visiting the USS Razorback in Arkansas on the Arkansas River. We got to tour the submarine and it was amazing. No matter what though, we always find time for fun. This silly picture hangs in our living room, and we laugh about it all the time. As for me, I love baseball. Last year, I got to go to the retirement ceremony for Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, who is one of my favorite players. I'm not even ashamed to admit that I cried like a baby when he accepted his award for the Hall of Fame. I have a serious love for this Labradoodle. He is my bestie and his name is Bo. We are inseparable. The funniest thing is, he's not even my dog. Another thing I love to do is watch my chosen family play baseball. These 2 baseball players are kind of my brothers, kind of my cousins, but some of my favorite people to be around. Also in the picture is my favorite freshman basketball phenom. Another thing I love to do is watch Friday Night Lights and Friday Night Football with my mom friends. Go Coppell Cowboys! It's kind of funny, I actually teach at the high school where I graduated many, many years ago. When my students find out that I went to the same school they did, they always want to see a comparison. The picture on the left is me this year. The picture on the right is my senior picture. We are a little on the silly side. Here I am marrying this class skeleton Carl last year. Obviously, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree because my boys are pretty silly too. But no matter what we're doing, we always have fun together. Sure, we argue and fight, but at the end of the day, we're family, and that always comes first. This year was the first year in a long time that my boys, me, my sister and brother-in-law, and both of my parents were together for Christmas. We had a great time watching movies, eating food, playing games, and doing puzzles. Low-key holidays are our favorites. I hope you enjoyed this production, What Matters Most is Family Life and Love, by me, Aubrey Williams. I'd also like to thank Green Day for their song and Liam Bell for his instrumental interpretation. The date of this production was March 22nd, 2018.